hello again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Audrey, and today we're gonna bake lemon bread. So if you saw my last week's episode YouTube video, I made banana bread last time. So if you guys want to know how to make banana bread my way, you should go look at the other video. So today we're gonna make lemon bread because a YouTuber asked me to. Oh, wait. Let me just tell you, I'm no famous YouTuber. As you can see, I barely hit double digits, I think. Hopefully, I don't know. Possibly? I don't think so. But, if we did, yay, we hit double digits. If we didn't, let's hit double digits. Like, bring. It's not like I'm gonna give me cash out of it, but like, bring. But in honor of this, today I'm making lemon bread for one of my favorite YouTubers named Kay. So if you don't know who Kay is, what are you doing? But Kay is one of my favorite YouTubers. Kind of started off liking his videos like 2 years ago. Yeah, I liked his YouTube videos 2 years ago. That's when I started liking him. Like that's when I started standing him, not like started like, oh yeah, I barely liked him. Like no, I saw his YouTube channel, one of his YouTube videos, like 2 years ago, and I've been a fan since then. But why, you may ask, that like why I started liking his videos is because at the time 2 years ago I was taking ASL classes for sign language, and I just wanted to know more about the community and all that stuff. But Kay isn't, he doesn't use ASL, but for some reason he got recommended to me, and he was like talking about like his struggles with Tourette's syndrome. Sorry, I struggle. And I was like, cool. And it's not the first video I saw, but like it kind of was. And then when I saw like, oh, he has Tourette system, I didn't know what that was. He has tics, not the fucking little bugs, but he has tics. So I was like, oh, what is that? So I got more into him, and then later on it turned into me just standing him more. After that, I just started liking his videos more and more, and he's been doing YouTube like since he was like way younger. So like I think he started his YouTube channel when he was like 12, possibly. I don't know yet. Like I didn't know very well. So yeah, I started liking his video. I started watching them all, and like one led to another, and then turns out I'm here. So that's like the long story. But like yeah, I've liked him for 2 years. Kind of found him because I was learning how to learn. I was learning to do American Sign Language, and yeah. So he had a Zoom call like 2 weeks ago, cause like I was just rambling on Instagram, and like I don't like going on live streams of like people, like famous people, cause like they never answer your questions and stuff like that. Like so I kind of don't feel like I'm really connected to the person, but more like just seeing them and seeing what they like, stuff like that. And so yeah, and he goes, I'm gonna end this live stream, and I'm gonna have a Zoom call. He goes, I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna have a Zoom call. So if you want like my Zoom call information, it's on my Insta story. So I was like, oh cool. So I just went like, okay, what are the possibilities of like all of his like subscribers like going at the same time? Like what are the possibilities of him letting me enter his Zoom call? Turns out it was really small. So once he ended the live stream, I literally opened my laptop and I just went, I go onto my Zoom call, and I went like put in his code and all that stuff, and it was him and Chelly. She's the cutest. Chelly is the cutest. She's like so nice and all that stuff. And Kay was there, and this other dude, I forgot his name. And they were saying like, oh yeah, like it's kind of funny that like last time we did a Zoom call, it was like everyone was Asian. conversation, and like now everyone here is Mexican because Chelly's Mexican and Kay is like Japanese. So we were like making fun like that, and she was like, "Oh yeah," Chelly was like, "I don't speak Spanish that well and stuff." Like, and I walk in like, pues, if ustedes no pueden hablar español, en mi casa no me dejan no hablar español, so necesito hablar español. So that's kind of what I said, and they were like, "Hey," and I'm like, "I know." So yeah, and then the Zoom call lasted like 2 hours, and in between that we were playing Never Have I Ever. We were asking each other's questions, and Kay goes, "What are your guys' hobby? Where are you guys from?" and all that stuff. And yeah, and I go, "Oh, I'm Audrey. I'm from San Diego." And he goes, "You're from San Diego?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Tight." And I'm like, "Ah," because he recently moved here, to San Diego. And he goes, "And I love baking. I can bake anything. I'll try my hardest if you something new. I'll try my hardest to learn how to make." And yeah, and he goes, and I asked him like, "What are your favorite things to eat?" And he goes, "Oh, I like eating apple pie and lemon bread." And I go, "Lemon bread? I love lemon bread." So yeah, so this is where we're at. And I DM'd Kay, and he hasn't opened our messages. He hasn't opened my message yet. And I go, "Hey Kay, just wondering, it's Audrey from the Zoom meeting, if you still want your lemon bread." But even if he doesn't answer me, it's fine. I'm doing it in the memory of Kay, because Kay's the man, and I will always forever stand him. You know, it's tight, and he's really cool, and he dances exquisitely. His content, funny. And that's the end of my story. So, side note, I might put something down there telling like, "Oh, if you guys are here for the story time, then skip to this specific number," you know? But now let's make some lemon bread. So what you're gonna need is a bowl. So I'm gonna try a new method today, and I'm like hecky excited. So take off all jewelry that could get lost during the baking process. So I took off my ring. I can't take off these bracelets because reasons. So put your hair up and then wash your hands after, and that is what I'm gonna do right now. And welcome to a different camera angle. Hopefully you guys can see me, but I'm not gonna be standing like that. But hopefully you guys can still see the bowl. So in this bowl, we're going to put in 1 cup of sugar, and a 1/2 cup of butter, softened. So I softened my butter by just leaving it out for a little bit. Cream the sugar until light and fluffy. You mix it on the lowest setting, being that it's gonna cream. Just maybe I remind you, I am not a professional baker. It's one of my hobbies. You already know the drill, Editor Audrey. Put this sound on low. So I just creamed the butter and sugar until light and fluffy. Because the butter wasn't liquefied, it can't turn it's not going to turn fluffy, but being that if I spread it, it does have that fluffy consistency. English, not my thing. So then we're gonna beat in the eggs. Beat in the eggs. My phone decided to stop filming, but this is what you missed. So you want to, after all of that, combine the 1.5 cups of flour. You also would like to combine the 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/8 teaspoons of salt. But I didn't have 1/8 of a teaspoon at hand, so what I learned is that to do 1/8 of a teaspoon is normally your thumb, index finger, and middle finger. Just 1 pinch is 1/8 of salt. Hopefully you caught that. So now we're gradually going to add a 1/2 cup. So So after my phone decided to stop filming for the second time, what you're gonna want to do is gradually add 1/2 a cup of milk slowly but surely into the mixture, because you don't want it to just put it on like at all once, because then it kind of breaks the dough. You slowly want to put in the 1/2 cup of milk, and yeah. Okay, so now we're just gonna put the baking powder, the mixture, into a 9x5 baking pan. Now, while it's baking for 45 minutes in a preheated oven of 350, we're going to make the glaze. So with the glaze, you're going to need a 1/2 cup of confectioner, 1/2 cup, and tablespoons of lemon juice. So now we're just going to mix the glaze up.
And get your kiss on.
Every kiss begins with K. After cooling for 10 minutes and taken out of the pan, you can put the glaze that we made earlier and enjoy. Hello and welcome to the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed making lemon bread with me. Hopefully Kay answers my DM, because I want to give him his lemon bread, because I made it for him. But if my family consumes it before he is able to read my DM and possibly message me, I'm just gonna hope and pray that he does. I'll make him another one, because that was really fun to make, even though my head kind of hurts, but that's because I was very tired. That's besides the point. If anything, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned how to make lemon bread. If you guys have any more questions upon baking and stuff, Google it, because I'm no expert. Just kidding. You could always comment or follow my Instagram, ask me questions on there. Follow my TikTok, follow my Twitter. Yeah, okay. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and see you for next week. I think I'm making chocolate chip cookies. Yeah. Let's see how I make chocolate chip cookies for next week. Okay, bye. Enjoy the rest of your day, and see you on the flip side. Besitos.